Somebody look at your neighbor and say, she finna bring it tonight. I said, somebody look at your neighbor and say, she finna bring it tonight. And if you ain't got a neighbor, look at yourself and say, she finna bring it to fuck a night. Oh, we gonna jump right into it, because that's how we do it over here. I ain't gonna tarry too long tonight, y'all. But folks been asking me. He said, so, madam, what's going on with Katt Williams? I'm gonna tell y'all what ancestors showed me on this right here. Come on, let's do it. Katt Williams, he was on the Shannon Sharp show. And he was being interviewed by him. And Katt Williams was calling out multiple high-profile comedians and different high-profile celebrities. When you get some time, you can go check that video out yourself. And folks asked me, and they said, so, madam, what ancestors showed you about that? Ancestors said that Katt Williams is telling the truth. He's speaking truth about the things that he was saying. And y'all know when people start speaking out and they start telling the truth about certain things that's going on in the industry, they become a target. I said they become a target in some type of way. And I'm coming to tell y'all on today that Katt Williams is a target. He has become a target for that satanic industry. Let me break it down the way that the ancestors gave it to me. Katt Williams, he didn't give up no blood sacrifices, but he still played in the game of the evil industry. He still played in the game. Somebody say, well, so, madam, how did Katt Williams play the game of the industry? Because he played in their movies. And he did stand-up comedy on their stages. The powers that be said, Katt Williams gonna play in our game, play on our field, and then go around and tell our secrets to everybody on what's going on in the background? The powers that be, they said we're going to have to end Katt Williams in some type of way. You never know when they're going to go in and try to end that celebrity, but they always end up going in and taking that celebrity out in some type of way. Believe it or not, my people, Katt Williams became a target for that satanic industry a long time ago, when he exposed the truth in his stand-up comedy from years ago. I told y'all, I said the powers that be is just waiting to try to get Katt Williams up out of here, to try to set him up in some type of way. When those celebrities play in that satanic industry, either they give up a blood sacrifice, either they participate in sexual rituals, etc. And if they don't want to do these evil things and participate in blood sacrifices and participate in sexual rituals, they say, I don't want to do that. They eventually end up becoming the sacrificial lamb. It's only a few celebrities that are able to get out and escape this evil satanic industry. And some of them can't get out, y'all. They end up staying in the industry, and later on they become trapped in the industry until it's time for them to become the sacrificial lamb. Ancestors gave it to me like this. If Katt Williams play in another industry movie and things of that nature, then he is still playing the game of this satanic industry. Because when it's time for you to get out, you got to get out all the way. You can't play in the devil's territory. I'm showing you how the powers that be look at things. And that's why I told y'all that he is a target. Almost everybody, they know about Bernie Mac. Bernie Mac was a very talented comedian. If you ask me, he was one of the best comedians that they had out there in the field. Now I'm going to play this clip of Bernie Mac. And then we're going to go just a little bit deeper down the rabbit hole.
You know, she's seen my stuff, my new stuff, and all that kind of stuff. Especially when I do my single dates, and I'm trying to school her. You don't do your material around a lot of comedians. That's like stealing in front of the police. You don't get it. They mean well, but they sit on the side. Ooh, that's funny. Next thing you know, you see it on HBO or something. You be sitting at home. That shit's mine, you know. But ain't nobody gonna believe you. First come, first serve. You know. So when you do new stuff, you never. I'm telling you, for you comics coming up, never bring your stuff out in front of a house full of comedians. You will never work a lot. Especially established comedians like myself, you'll never work a lot. I got too much pride. I can't take something that ain't mine.
Now y'all just heard that clip of Bernie Mac for y'allself. And he said the same thing that Katt Williams said. How different comedians, they steal other people's jokes so they can go higher up that elevator by using somebody else's material. I gotta say this about Bernie Mac. Bernie Mac knew what was up, y'all. Because he played in the satanic industry's game. I got to tell the truth about it. Bernie Mac played in the satanic industry game. How you think Bernie Mac got his show? The Bernie Mac Show. It was some certain things that he had to do in the background to get that Bernie Mac Show. It don't always start off with blood sacrificing. I did a video about Bernie Mac a while ago, and you can go check it out when you get some time. You know, I gotta say allegedly. But like I said before, and I told y'all before, that Bernie Mac was the chosen sacrificial lamb. He was the chosen sacrificial lamb for the kings of comedy. And one of the main reasons Bernie Mac was sacrificed, I said one of the main reasons, was because he was about to expose some evil things that was going on in the background. Bernie Mac didn't want to play the game no more. It was certain things that Bernie Mac wasn't willing to do that the other kings of comedy was willing to do. Bernie Mac knew something, y'all. I said, Bernie Mac, he knew something. Somebody said, what did Bernie Mac know? So, madam? Bernie Mac knew that his time was almost up. He began to see different things going on in the background with certain people. They was moving funny, trying to have him do certain things. And Bernie Mac knew that they was going to come in and try to blood sacrifice him. And just like they did Bernie Mac, I said, I'm coming to tell y'all what's going on in the backer. I said, and just like they did Bernie Mac, they're going to try to come in and do that to Katt Williams in a different way and on a different day. I said, in a different way. They're going to try to come in and get Katt Williams out of here. And on a different day. I'm just telling y'all what's going on. I'm just telling y'all what they planning. What they planning on Katt Williams. When Katt Williams, when he got paid to play in these movies and things of that nature. When he accepted that money to play in the industry movies, he was playing the game without even being aware that they was playing him. And sisters, they gave it to me like this, my people. You can't accept money from the PTB. You can't accept awards from the PTB. The PTB is the powers that be. You can't accept gifts from the PTB. You can't accept anything from the devil and think that the devil ain't gonna come back and collect it black in blood. We know that the enemy is a liar. We know that Satan is a liar. And Satan come in to kill, steal, and destroy. You can't accept these things and think that, guess what? The devil ain't gonna come back to collect it back in blood. Especially when you ain't playing the game the way that the enemy, the PTB, when you ain't playing the game the way that they want you to play it. Katt Williams, he played a vampire in that movie, Meet the Blacks. Some of y'all done seen that right there. He played a vampire in that movie. And then sister said that's exactly how the PTB is going to eventually try to come at Katt Williams. Like a vampire. To try to get that blood. To try to offer up him as a blood sacrifice. I said they want to make Katt Williams another blood sacrifice. We know how they do it. That satanic industry. They are evil. They are diabolical. And one thing that they love is to blood sacrifice people. That satanic industry, they get off on blood sacrificing people. Y'all asked me about Katt Williams. And I just gave it to you. And I promise y'all, I will be back. The enemy tried to bring many distractions in my way so I wouldn't be able to do these videos. But I got y'all. All right? Y'all be good.